Hello, welcome to the Enchanted Kingdom of Hermione. We're up here in the turret of pleasure, listening to Miles Davis, watching the tsunami blow up Tokyo, and watching people attempting to camp on St. Kilda. Got a thing in one of my things a while back, a comment. I do read the comments, yes. Somebody said, hey, you should review all those bootleg series. I thought, I should. How many are there? I didn't know. I don't keep track of stuff like this. So I went and looked at them, and sure enough, there's a whole bunch of them. So we're working our way through them there. We're getting some interesting stuff out of this. And today, our bootleg series number 4 is the Miles Davis at Newport box. Now, this is actually, I really like this one. This one's about as good as it gets for me. For a couple of good reasons. The first 3 of these were of very specific moments in time. First one was 67, second one was 69, third one was 1970, the Fillmore. This is 55 to 75. These are all the times you went to Newport. And it's more of an overview than of his career than of any specific sort of event. But he always played Newport. So you got a lot of good, like really interesting stuff here. You have 1955, which is, this is going to take a bit of undoing. But if you've watched the other ones, Columbia has once again settled for the 5-panel, 4-tray thing. In the trays, there are groovy pictures. It's very well done. Photos of the crowd, And then there is a squared off, thank you, box. They persist, these guys, in giving us these poster things. Now it's, God. Now I am going to say for the 3rd time now, maybe 4th, that I fucking hate these things. These are, look at this one. You can tell I've never taken this one apart. Excellent, yes. And thank you for the blank B-side. You got to put something on it. At least on the last one, they put, I think it was all the Rolling Stone articles about him, which was something. Which actually I sort of mitigated for that. But this is just like, I don't know. Luckily, there is also a booklet with it. Thank you for the booklet. And it's a good booklet because it kind of tells you what's going on. Because there's a lot going on in this box set. There's no DVD, so you can forget about your DVD. It's all about the music in this one, and this one's great. Okay, now number 1, Newport Jazz Festival. Miles Davis, Zoot Sims on tenor, Jerry Mulligan baritone, Thelonious Monk on piano, Percy Heath, and Connie Kay on drums. That's great. Yeah, sure. You want to hear this? It's great, and it's not bad sound. Wonderful to have. And then next to that is Miles, Cannonball, Coltrane, Bill Evans, Paul Chambers, Jimmy Cobb, and they do, a whole set. That's 58. First one's 55. Then you got 66, Newport Jazz Festival, Miles Davis, Shorter, Hancock, Carter, Williams. Great. They do Gingerbread Boy. Next one, same group, the next year. Okay, CD 3. You got 69, Miles, Korea, Holland, and Dejanette. 4-piece, which is really cool. 4-piece band. Then you've got 1973. Okay, you've got a big, long one. Miles, Dave Liebman, Pete Cozy, Reggie Lucas, Michael Henderson, Al Foster, and Tume Foreman. Little bit rough on the sound. Wow, great performance. Really is good. And then there is an interesting tidbit in that it's Miles, Sam Morrison, who was almost never captured on tape with Miles, his last sax player before his retirement, Pete Cozy, Reggie Lucas, Michael Henderson, Al Foster, Mtume Foreman, and they do Mtume. Now, the thing that makes this noteworthy is that the sound quality is completely fucking unlistenably horrible. It is just like garbage. So, I'm glad it's there. I think it's only about 4 minutes long. But, I mean, you won't listen to it twice. I'm glad it's there just because it proves that Sam Morrison played live with them. Sam is on one track, I think, of the On the Corner box set where he barely plays anything. He plays the melody. And, you know, I could play the fucking thing that he does. So I feel badly for him because there's no documentation of him playing with them. CD4 is Miles, Gary Bartz, Keith Jarrett, Michael Henderson, Ndugu Chancellor, Don Elias, and Mtume Foreman. So this was what year was this? 71. This was a band, I don't think this band was ever caught in the studio. So Gary Bartz on soprano and Keith Jarrett on electric piano and organ. And really great to have this. This is hard stuff. This band was never really captured properly. So out of the Bootleg series, I would rate this one number 1 because it covers a lot of ground and it really shows you Miles' scope, even though almost all of it is ephemera. Or a lot of it is anyways. This is why the Bootleg series is a great thing, because hopefully there's more of these, and hopefully the quality of all of these, the quality of the big box sets and the extra stuff that came with them, the quality of these bootlegs, as they like to call them, which are a lot of them are European radio station broadcasts, but they're really good. They're they're just maybe this much less than the actual studio recordings, and in many cases they're superior to the studio recordings, or the whatever you want to call them, like the film or the released recordings. But it's great that they're out there, and I so far I can recommend them all to anybody. If you particularly like, for instance, the '60s quartet, then you want the Bootleg number 1. It's just really great. So their mandate seems to have been fulfilled thus far. We'll see with the ones that come. Anyway, that's it for me for this one. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the note button, and we'll get back to you with more of this sort of thing. Take it easy.